Hey everybody, I was just here in this Starbucks for the last couple hours here in Korea. I have class tomorrow after a 4-day weekend because of Solal, the Chinese New Year. And prior to, this guy's gonna kill me. Korean cars do not look for people. Be very careful when you're walking in this country. Okay. In my most recent video on Japanese from Zero channel, not on the Korean from Zero channel, I talked about my frustration with the class. I think the video was called Frustrated, Angry, and Confused or something like that. It was a name like that. And that was actually about 10 days ago. That was not yesterday, even though it went up yesterday. And the problem I was having, long story short, was that we're using a lot of grammar that we don't use, I feel like we don't need, and the explanations of the grammar are all in Korean, using words like preceding clause and following clause and things like that you never use in normal everyday speaking. And that was very frustrating to me. And I basically made a whole video complaining about how I felt. And even though, I tried to talk positive at one, certain points, I kind of had the last 10 days. I went to Japan for 8 of those days, and actually maybe it's been almost 2 weeks since that particular video was actually created. But since then, in class, my teacher has said no more cell phone usage. Like, we can't even look up things in the dictionary. And at first I was really upset about this. I was like, why? I mean, I don't know these words, so, how can I was that guy complaining in class, But then I kind of thought about it, and because there's another thing that she said after that was like, you're supposed to look at these things ahead of time. And I didn't really think about it until kind of today, and I thought, oh man, why don't I actually do what she said? And I spent all day, or not all day, but the last maybe 3 hours going through every new grammar we're getting ready to do. I think I actually understand the next 3 grammar that we're doing. I talked about those grammar on Hello Talk with a couple friends. I made some example sentences. I got some corrections. And I actually think I'm going to go into that class and actually able to have a discussion about those grammar points, which is something I haven't been able to do because I haven't done the pre-work for it. Now, granted, a lot of the words that we're learning in this class are things like boat whistle and tideland, and really dumb words that I don't think I'm going to use. But hey, okay, I'll learn them, I'll forget them, and maybe one day in my life I'll need to know boat whistle. I don't think I'm going to need it. But hey, you never know. So, I'm just walking. This is a walk and talk. I have nowhere to actually go. I'm just kind of trying to decipher everything I just did. And really, I want to relate to you guys. You guys haven't really heard me on the Korean from Zero channel talk a lot. But I talk about these sort of things on the Japanese from Zero channel a lot. And I'm going to start doing it more on the Korean from Zero channel. So if you watch both channels, maybe some of this is a repeat for you. But this is something new that I haven't really said. I have said in the past that it doesn't matter what book you use as long as you're diligent. I have said that. But let's actually talk about that. You as a student have to take responsibility for your learning. The teacher can only bring you to the water. You're that horse. You're the horse. You have to drink it. You have to take the effort. And I have been guilty of trying to blame my teacher for my own faults or blame the book for my own faults. Well, any book is only as good as the student learning in that book, okay? For example, even a book like Korean from Zero, which I think we've done a fantastic job of explaining things. If you're not actively using that grammar, actively studying that grammar, well, you're not going to remember it, and you can blame the book. Just like I blame the Ganada series, which I still think is a crappy book. I think the example sentences are dumb. But it doesn't mean that I can't learn from it? No, it doesn't. It means that I've just got to work harder. Now, I'll end by saying something that I learned from my friend Kathy. My friend Kathy is my best friend, and we talk a lot. And Kathy, I hate Trump, okay? I hate President Trump, basically. I like some things about him, but I basically hate him, and Kathy doesn't hate him. See, look at, oh man, you guys didn't see it, but literally I'm walking and this taxi just randomly pulls out. I'm gonna get killed, but it'll be on video, and at least there'll be that. Hopefully someone will upload it for me. Anyway, Kathy likes Trump, I don't like Trump. And I was trying to convince her, like, why Trump's bad. And I was like, yeah, but look at all these things that he's making harder for us, or something like that. And she said, I don't care how hard the laws get. I don't care how more difficult it gets to do business. Because that'll just make me work harder, and it'll make it harder for everyone. Not just for me, it's hard for everyone. All I've got to do is then be even stronger than those people and work harder than those people. I still won't let that make me fail. And that's the attitude you need to have. It doesn't matter if your resources are lacking. You don't have a Korean friend. You don't have the best textbook. You don't have enough practice time. You have a stutter. Whatever thing holds you back, just work that much harder. Let it go. You know, I'm so fortunate to have the finances to be able to come to Korea, and then I sit here and I complain about my lack of ability to understand the grammar that's put in front of me. But when did I actually take the time and put a few hours into studying that grammar? The answer is never. I just expect the teacher to hand feed it to me, and then I say, without a teacher, this book is worthless. Not true. These books are not worthless. I'm going to show you the book I'm actually talking about. Maybe some of you who have used this book will understand. It's this book right here. This is intermediate, what is this? Advanced 2 book. It's level 6 in the school that I'm at. Anyway, point of this video is to say, it's all you, man. It's all you. Because you can live in Korea for 5 years and not speak as much Korean as I have learned. And then people who have had even half the time studying as me can speak double what I can speak. It's all depending on you. And I want to end with this. When we're talking about effort and things like that, there is no such thing as a language genius. Someone posted this in a comment, I think on the Japanese channel. They said, you have talent for language or something like that. And I've heard Koreans say this too. They're like, oh, 존재야. Like, oh, you're a genius. No, I'm not. I have put a lot of time into language, though, despite me making a video saying I haven't put enough time in. Okay? I have put in tons of time for language. I make it a big part of my life. So you should too. That's all I'm saying. Do more than me. Don't blame yourself. Don't blame the teacher. Don't blame your circumstances like I have done. Despite me knowing these things, I should know all of these things. I'm the guy that gives advice all the time on language learning, but yet I still fall into the exact same traps. You know, I'm a 45-year-old adult. You know, I don't have any excuses. I have time, I have resources, I have everything that I need to be completely amazing. And here I am complaining. That's all. If you want to watch the video, I'll link it in the description. The video that I'm referring to is called like Frustrated, Angry, and Tired or something like that. Go watch it and then you can come back and comment. And I just want to say, be honest with yourself and take the time to make your crappy book better by putting effort in. All right, thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you on the next Korean from Zero. Bye-bye.